Hi you guys, I hope that you are all doing well. I hope you guys had a nice holiday if you were celebrating Christmas. I know I certainly did. I feel like a video like this has pretty much become tradition. At least once a year I go through and I show you guys my makeup collection. So I thought I would show you what I have in it now. A few products you'll recognize, some have been new ones over the past year. I did a big clean out and I really should have filmed that for you guys, but I didn't. So I'm just going to be sharing what I have left in my collection. I actually think in terms of doing YouTube and reviewing products as a side project, I have a relatively minimal collection compared to a lot of other people. Still, I think it's more than anyone needs. I feel very lucky and fortunate to have this many options to go to. But I definitely think every year I feel like I need less and less. I feel like if you have watched my collection videos over the years, this might be the smallest collection that I've had, or at least since I started buying clean or conscious beauty. But I'm really happy with it. It's all products that I use all the time. It's all products that I really enjoy. I think that's one of the things that they don't tell you when you start out doing YouTube, or when you're watching those videos of massive beauty clean outs. Although they're very entertaining, there's just so much waste associated with a collection that large. So unless you have a boatload of family or friends that you can share products with, there's just no way that one person can go through that many products. So I try and keep it relatively simple. That being said, there's still plenty of products in here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy seeing what I have right now. If I mention any products and you guys are like, hey, you haven't talked about that, do a review on it, let me know. I have a few new products that I got for Christmas, which I'm not going to share with you quite yet. I'm going to do a video of a full face of a new brand for me, but a brand that's been around for a long time. So keep an eye out for that one. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy my content. That means so much. And let me show you my makeup collection. So at this point, you guys have seen my vanity a zillion times, but I still am using the same storage system. So I just got this at IKEA. I think it's $40. And it's actually only the top 2 drawers that are filled with my makeup collection. So I have this top drawer with everyday products, base products, primers back there. And then I have a couple of tools and stuff in there, which I'll take out to show you. And then this second drawer, which is lip products, eye palettes, shadows, liners, more lip products, highlighters, and then blushes and bronzers here. So I'll take each of these out. I kind of slide everything around depending on what I need. There's enough room in here for everything. And then I do have one other drawer, and that's filled with new products that I kind of switch in and out of. So these are all unboxed, and the rest of these are nothing to do with makeup. So really it's these top 3, but these are the 2 that I reach for the most. So that is what we're going to go through today, and I'll show you guys everything that I have in here. Okay, so starting off with the top drawer, which is filled with my everyday makeup items, my foundation and base products. Let's start with my everyday makeup container. That is this bad boy right here. So these are the products that I'm currently using every day. These change all the time, so I just kind of pick from the other areas and put it in this container. Starting off with base, this has been a consistent favorite, the Kira Weiss liquid foundation. I absolutely love this, super natural coverage, and this just is the foundation that I reach for the most. Few Westman Atelier product. I have the large version of Westman Atelier's blush in Petal, which is this really gorgeous color. I have 2 travel size Westman Atelier products in here. I have their face trace stick and then their light up stick. This is a newer one that I just opened, so I've been playing around with that and enjoying it. I have my current mascara that I'm using. I actually need to put this into my empties pile. This was the Le Bouge Rouge mascara. Really loved this one. I have a couple of brow gels in here. Kira Weiss one I just need a refill for, and then this Eco Brow clear brow gel is the one that I'm currently using. Eco Brow brow pencil, a brown Well People eyeliner which desperately needs to be sharpened, another blush. This is one of my favorites from Minori. This is in the shade Orchid. If you can't tell, these are very similar shades, so you know what hue and color I usually go for. I have my Kosas concealer, which I use a lot, and then Honest Beauty Magic Balm. Just a great product to have on hand for so many reasons. And then my eyelash curler. Moving right along to base products. So this is powders, other concealers, other complexion products. That is this box here. So here, like I said, we have other base products. So my Westman Atelier foundation, which I use kind of as a concealer more than a foundation. Unless I want something full coverage, then I'll pull this out. Kept this Lawless foundation just because I thought it was such great coverage. Like, I really don't have a super full coverage matte foundation, and that is sort of where this fits in. It's a bit light for me, so I probably would get a different shade. I still have my Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Really love this during the summertime. Another great kind of hybrid sunscreen complexion product is this Color Science Unforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. This was a discovery this summer and I really enjoyed it. I have a couple of like prepping slash setting products in here, which I guess could technically go in a different category, but I have the Kier Weiss Beautiful Eye Balm, but I use this in a lot of different areas. Any dryness that I have, I'll put this on my skin and then put makeup over the top of it. And then this is the Ilia Blue Light Setting Spray, which I use mainly on like special occasion or makeup that I need to last a little bit longer. I have the Jane Iredale Pressed Powder, which kind of like a mineral foundation powder. It does have SPF in it though. And then I also have this Ilia Fade Into You powder, and this is just such a great powder. I actually rarely use powder, but when I do, I definitely reach for one of these too. I also keep a couple of other like miscellaneous stuff in that drawer. So I keep some palettes that are too big and primers in there. So these are the miscellaneous. I don't really need to unpack them for you, but I have two beauty blenders, one that probably needs to be thrown out because I haven't cleaned it in so long. And then I have a couple of vapor products. These are both primers. You can tell how often I use a primer based on the fact that these are still in their box and I haven't opened them yet. I keep my Salt New York palette in here, again, mainly because of the size. Then I also have this Kier Weiss Collector's Kit, which is currently empty, but I'm planning to refill it because I just think it's so handy. Very luxurious, very handy. I definitely just need to pick out a few refills for it so I can take this on any like upcoming travels or anything. Okay, next drawer has highlighters, blushes, bronzers, lip products, and eye products. Basically everything else that's left over. So let's start with highlighters. Cloud just filled the sky, so the lighting's a little bit different, but these are all the highlighters I have. I have 3 of these Phoenix Organic highlighters. I kept them in the box and haven't opened them yet because I don't know if they actually carry these anymore. But First Christmas is my favorite. This Minori highlighter, which you guys saw in that video. This is in the color Champagne. Really beautiful, very natural highlight. I have one of my like OG favorites, which is the Vapor Moonlight highlighter. Just a super pretty natural highlight. Westman Atelier highlight. Again, one of my favorites. It's almost more like a bronzer for me, but it's really beautiful and just adds like a nice glow and warmth to your skin. Salt New York highlight that I opened up. This is the Cream Tint Pro in Pearl. Okay, next up are bronzers and blushes, which are in here, and let me show you what I have. So this is Blossoming, which is a favorite cream blush of mine from them, and then I have one of their duos. So there's a blush and a highlight here, and then I have one empty one which used to house a bronzer. I have a bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is a drugstore brand and I really actually ended up liking the color on this. I have a couple of powder blushes. This really beautiful kind of orange peach one from Mented, and then I have this powder blush from Honest Beauty, powder bronzer from Kosas, and a vapor conditioning tint in the color Enchant, which is this like really pretty kind of deep mauve berry tone. Okay, eye products are next. I no longer have any large palettes. A lot of them ended up being expired, and I also just feel like maybe single eyeshadows are kind of the way for me to go because I rarely use large palettes. I'll just use like a few colors from them. The only really palette that I have in here is this Aether Beauty palette, which has 4 quadrants in it, and they're all kind of like neutral purple brown tones. So let me take out the rest. So like I said, I have this Aether palette. I actually do, I guess, have one other palette, which is kind of like a very travel friendly lightweight Kier Weiss palette. I've really been enjoying using these colors over the holidays. I have this lid tint from Jillian Dempsey, which is a new product for me. Very, very creamy product, just gives a slight sheer wash of color. Pretty and smells really good. Not that that really matters, but it does. I have this Ritual de Fille eye set, which I talked about in a few videos ago, and I'm actually wearing as a liner today. I have 2 refillable empty pouches right now. This was an Alima Pure Shadow, which needs to be filled up again, and then this has a Kier Weiss eyeshadow like single container that needs to be filled. And then I have a few additional eye products here. So I have my Lavina Black Liquid Liner, which is just the best liquid liner that I've found so far. I have a Aerie Perez Jojoba eye pencil, very pretty. It's kind of in like a bronze color, so it has a little bit of shimmer to it. I wore this on Christmas actually. And then this is my Honest Beauty brow pencil. Next up are lip products that don't fit in my lipstick holder. So these are like lip glosses and other lip products. Let me just gonna take them out of here because they'll roll around otherwise. So I have the Kjaer Weis liquid lip that I ended up really enjoying, which is the red color. I have a Fit Glow lip serum in Nudie, which is my absolute favorite. I have the Minori gloss in Dream, which is so beautiful. I have two of these Ritual Defeat lip sheers, one here in Narcissus, which is a beautiful kind of like brown tone, and then I also have White Thorn, which is much more pink, so you can kind of see them next to each other here. I have my Kjaer Weis lip liner, another Ritual Defeat, and this is in the shade Written in Blood, so it's a red. Liquid lips. These are great long wearing products, and then I have one additional Minori gloss in Juneberry, which is really, really beautiful. And again, I show that in the video that you guys can go check out. Next up are lipsticks and lip balms. Most of them live in obviously this container, but a few of them don't fit, so they just live on the side. I have my newest Lisa Eldridge Velvet Cinnabar lipstick, which is a really, really gorgeous red color. I have two Kjaer Weis lipsticks. This is a classic red, which actually I have to replace, and I have a replacement out right here. This is again from Kjaer Weis, very pretty pinky nude. Two of these Vapor Conditioning Lip Tints, Hint and Tempest. Two of these refills from La Bouge Rouge. You guys can watch the video on this brand to see how you refill them, but I also have just a lip balm in here, which you guys can see I've been absolutely loving, and this usually lives in my purse, but I brought it out just because I was doing this video. I have two of these Ilia balmy tints. This one is in Lullaby, and then I haven't opened the other one yet. I'm kind of saving it. This is in Lady. Okay, so that is everything. That is the full makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. Like I said, if there are any products that you want to see a review on that I haven't really talked about, let me know. I'd love to know what some of your favorites in your collection are right now, or if there's anything on your wish list. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!